I know a lot of y'all see me post and talk about D Wise a lot, and I'm pretty sure y'all probably thought to yourselves like, "Who's D Wise?" Right? I'm pretty sure you have, cause I would if I was like you guys thinking about me and y'all see me post about a dude and then not wondering who the fuck he is. All right, well today I want to tell you about who D Wise is. D Wise was a porn veteran that put me into porn, basically. You know what I mean? He was the first person that actually, you know, had me do scenes and stuff. You know, like, all right, let me first and foremost let me basically give you a rundown of who he is. Like, he won an AVN award before. He was like a 20-year veteran in porn. Like, he's from New York, but he went out to the West Coast and he was doing porn out there for a long time. And he actually branched off and started his own company called Cheeky Pictures. And he had his own series called Chasing White Booty. And he also had another one called Chasing MILF Booty. He was real big on the interracial porn thing, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, keep that in your mind because it's going to come back in those two titles are going to come back in the importance. But those are the series that he had and off his own, you know, imprint. And that's where he was trying to really, when he came back to New York on the East Coast, he was trying to basically start his own company and get his own company pumping. So that's where he met me. You know what I'm saying? So when I met D Wise, it was at the time when he was looking for male talents. You know what I mean? A lot of these producers really don't look for male talents because they don't care about us. They care more about the women. So at that time, he was looking for male talent because he ain't had enough dependable male talent at that time. You know, so you know at the I don't know if I told you guys about. I already told you guys how I got on when I met Makana Man and he told me to hit up some producers. Well, D Wise is one of those producers that I hit up, and he was actually the only producer that hit me back at that time. So that's why I'm telling you guys, follow my email video because I know what I'm talking about. I get people to actually respond. I understand that aspect. Listen to me, bro. But anyway, so when D Wise responded, you know, he had me meet up with him because he wanted to do an interview, like a face-to-face interview. And when I met him at a downtown cafe. It was somewhere downtown in Manhattan. I met him and his wife at that time, or his girlfriend Effie, and they was basically, you know, they said they like my look, blah blah blah. He trying to give me a rundown of his thing, you know what I'm saying? So he was just looking for male talent. He was willing to give me a shot. And when I told him that I was already talent tested before, that actually I remember his eyes lit up like, oh, were you already talent tested? So he kind of already knew that I was ready to be put on. So he told me this is his exact words. He said, yo, you get tested on Wednesday, you get your results back by Friday, I have you shooting your first scene before Sunday. And I did exactly that. And then when he see that I did exactly that, he made that happen. So when I pulled up, right, this is my first, I'm gonna tell you about my first scene. So when I pulled up, right, I had to go deep in Brooklyn, I remember, because I'm from Harlem, so me going to Brooklyn, that's like 2 hours on the train, I remember, and it was a scene I did, my first scene was with Rita Daniels, and it actually was like a tryout, you know what I'm saying? So with that scene, he was trying to try me out with another dude to see if either one of us was basically ready to be in the industry, and you know, I did good. Like I did so well that Rita Daniels actually pulled D Wise to the side. I was like, yeah, yo, keep him, man. Make sure that dude right there, keep him. He's good. And from that point on, D Wise was trying to work with me. At that, and another thing, I met my boy Freaky that day too. Shout out to my boy Freaky, man, little freak, man. Holla at me, man. But yeah, that's when D Wise started taking me more serious. You know what I'm saying? He started really taking me serious as, all right, I'm gonna put you in the situation. So when I first got down with him, like I was like the dude on the side, just like in case the male talent fuck up, I was there just to handle the business. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of got me on. That's why I tell people all the time, like I had to get it out the mud with this shit, bro. So when I don't be like having sympathy for a lot of these dudes that be complaining, like, bro, you know what I came from, and still made it happen. I'm still making money. I'm still doing me. So I don't be wanting to hear no fucking complaints. But yeah, that's how I started. Like, I started as the person that did the scene when the male talent flopped, and he had a lot of male talents flopping, bro. And that's what got me in the door. That's what got Nasty Montana in the door, and then that's what got my homeboy JR Cologne, that got him in the door. That was the three dudes that D-Wise had. He had me, Nasty Montana, JR Cologne, and he also had Unique. Shout out to Unique the Freak. You know what I'm saying? That was like his little circle, his little squadron he had as male talents. And at that time, I didn't know really what I wanted to do. So he was the one that was telling me, like, yo, bro, you just need to stack your scenes up. And when you ready to make a website or something, you want to have mad scenes already stacked up. So that was like my whole thing. So like with D, bro, he used to have me shooting with like some nice girls. Like I shot with a lot of MILFs. I ain't gonna front, like a lot of older women, like older white women. I was shooting with a lot of them, but I was really knocking them out the park. So that's why he fucked with me, man. Like I really like, bro. It was times where he had dudes that bombed so bad that if I didn't save the day, it would have really caused a lot of money to be flushed down the toilet. So like he was really fucking with me, and a lot of the scenes that you see in my early work is scenes that he shot for me. He was the cameraman for a lot of my scenes too. So you know what I mean. But the funny thing is, I remember about D-Wise, bro. He had this chain, right? It was like a circle. You know what I'm saying? It had the DW in the chain, and he used to have it so low. Like, he used to tell me that he used to have it so low, so like when he's fucking a bitch, you see the chain, whether it's hitting her on the head while she's sucking his dick or hitting her in the ass while you hitting her from the back or something. Like, you always saw his chain. Like, he used to have it, like, I'm gonna show you pictures. It was mad long. I'm talking about OD long. Like, if you stood up, shit used to come down to like right here, bro. I swear to God, like you know what I'm saying? Imagine like a little short dude with a big ass long chains hitting a girl from the back, and the chain just like, bro, like, he was a character, bro. Like, I miss that dude, man. And the reason why I say I miss him, because he actually, like, I only knew him for like a year, because it was from like 2014 to about 2015. And you know, his whole main goal with me was that he was trying to get me to be one of his the main male talent in his series called Chasing White Booty. Like, he wanted me to take over and be the male talent for it. And I was like, damn, I'm ready to do that, man. Like, like one of our last conversations was that, yo, I spoke to Prince Yashula about you, man. He said he's trying to start an agency and all that, so I want to take you over there. I want you to fuck with him. He's going to try to get you in the gym and get you a little bit bigger, and like muscle wise and all that. And we're going to try to take this to the next level. Like, I was our last conversation on the phone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was really like pushing for me to go to that next level. He thought like, yo, bro, you can win the AVN. He thought I can really do this shit, bro. Like, he was the dude that really thought it. I always say, like, D-Wise was the one that made me believe I can do porn. Rick Nasty's the nigga that made me believe I can make money doing porn. You know what I'm saying? Like, they both, like, real important in my life right now, like, with the porn shit, like Rick and D-Wise. But my thing too with D, like, at that time is like, damn, bro, like, he really wanted me to be that dude for him, man. And before he had the opportunity for me and him to take that trip to the West Coast and really get things going, he ended up having a heart attack and getting put in a vegetable state. You know what I'm saying? So it got crazy. Like, then, like, as soon as that happened to him, like 2 or 3 weeks later after that, I went to jail. And I was locked up for like 11 months. And then when I came home, they pulled the plug on him, and he died. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Rest in peace to my boy D-Wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all go on my Instagram right now, you'll see a picture, like a video of us where we was in the diner, and you know what I mean, he was talking shit about, you know what I mean, like about the scene we were doing for Chasing White Booty, you know that. Like, yo, man, shit crazy when I think about it, right? Like, I know he'd be proud of me right now, bro, cause like, he see that like I'm taking it more serious. Because at first, like I said, when I started porn, I did it for shits and giggles, bro. I didn't do it because I thought like I was gonna be somebody. I just did it like, hey, let me see if I can make it work. And then DY was the dude that was really in my ear, like, nah, bro, you good money, bro. You just gotta just make your shit happen. And that's what I did, bro. Rest in peace to my boy, man, D Wise, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's who D Wise is. Alright? We out there.
But yeah, shout out to Tay Lit, man. That nigga, I've never met, you know what I'm saying, a porn star before. And that nigga's a fucking porn star.
I think I was trying to get into it. Oh, and yo, shouts out to Tay Lit. Keep doing your thing. Keep grinding. I swear, he got all the answers to the sex industry. If I have any questions when it comes to that, he's just all the way 100. He ain't shiesty. He ain't got to put on no front or nothing. You're going to be big, bro. Keep going.